بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. Mr. Chair,
In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like first of all to congratulate Mr. Chair for the election and extend my congratulations and thanks to Mr. DG for the leadership on the International Labour Organization and the choice of this important theme, that is the renewal of social contract in all our countries. I think that before sharing the Moroccan experience regarding the social contract, because we've been doing a lot since 2 years, there is a paradigm shift in terms of social contracts and in terms of social state in general, where we need to solve a complex equation, where we have to bridge the gap between the different forms of expression, because the quality of representations that we have within the world of unions and representatives of governments and representatives of corporations does not, unfortunately, cover the whole spectrum of what a society wants to say on a timely manner. So social dialogue itself needs to be renewed in order to fit strategically to the renewal of the social contract. As far as Morocco is concerned, we've been working very hard since 2022 to redesign the social dialogue in Morocco, and I can say that we were quite successful doing that. First of all, we institutionalized the social dialogue, but it was not enough, because we needed to infuse concrete and short-term results for our population in order for the people to believe in social dialogue. This is how we achieved a couple of weeks ago a historic agreement where we raised the wages for 4.2 million people, be it in the private sector or the public sector. And we completely revamped the revenue tax model in order to help the middle class get more from social dialogue. It costs us $3 billion, which is important for the Moroccan budget, but we assume this choice and we assume as a government this decision. Two, under the leadership of His Majesty King Mohammed VI, we launched a historic program for 12 million people, where we provide direct aid for the vulnerable populations, those who do not necessarily have a right and correct revenue. And this program started a couple of months ago, and we made it possible because prior to launching the program, the government designed a register, a unified social register, which is an IT-based tool that delivers targeted aids for population in order to be efficient. Three, we launched under His Majesty's leadership 2 years ago a big program to generalize social protection, and we moved from 1 or 2 million people to 22 million people in 18 months with two regimes, one that is based on contributions and the other one based on solidarity. These three components that we add to a compensation policy where the government tries to stabilize prices for the necessary goods and services cost the government nearly $10 billion. So the question for the social contract is not necessarily the mechanisms, the institutional path, but also how do you fund your social contract. This is where I pledge personally, and we pledge in the government of Morocco, new ways to fund social contract and social state through partnerships, because there are strategic projects that need to be funded in parallel to the expenditures for social needs. I'd like to end my word by saying that if we have a large delegation representing Morocco with the three unions, representative unions and the representatives of corporations in addition to government, there is a trust that we infused in the social dialogue, because it was not just about discussing and sharing information and wishes, but it was also about making hard decisions budgetary decisions that benefit to the population, and this is how we can make the experiment of a new social contract be a successful one. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your attention. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
قبل ما تخرجوا ما تنساوش تابوناو في 20 فبراير وتابعونا على المواقع التواصل الاجتماعي.